Hello friends, this is me Altaf Malik, and in this video lecture I would be telling you the overview of financial management, one of the most important subject in PG, UG as well as CA, CS and CMA. So let's start. Overview of financial management, as you can see in the heading itself. So financial management. So before understanding financial management, let's talk about what is finance. Uh, so finance is about money, and every money is not finance. The money that are readily available to use in the business is called finance, and management, as you all know, is about planning, organizing, directing, commanding, and controlling. So financial management is about planning, organizing, directing, commanding, and controlling the financial resources of the business, uh, whether present or the future financial resources. So let us start. So we have the subject financial management, and each subject has its objective, whether you take it marketing, whether it is accounting, whether it is statistics, whether it is research. So each subject, any subject you take, it has one basic or fundamental objective, uh, which it tries to achieve. So here in financial management, the objective is to maximize wealth, and whenever you want to achieve some objective, you have to perform certain functions. Without those functions, you cannot achieve the desired objective. So the financial management has an objective of wealth maximization, and to achieve these objective, finance functions or decisions are finance function are performed and decision are taken. And what are those decisions? So the capital budgeting decision. The capital budgeting decision is basically related to acquisition of long-term assets like plants, machinery, land, etc. So the decision relating to investment in long-term firm is basically capital budgeting decision. So fixed assets or long-term assets would be inoperative if it is not supported by working capital. So working capital are basically what short-term assets like cash, receivables, debtors, bank balances, etc., or inventory, or stock of raw material, stock of finished goods. So the long-term assets would be operative only when there is a working capital is there in the business. So the first function to achieve the objective of wealth maximization is capital budgeting, that is investment of funding long-term assets, and the second function is to invest the money in short-term assets, that is working capital decision. So if we come to next function, that is financing or capital structure decision. So what is decision? What is this decision or function? So whenever we try to finance any business, or whenever we talk about finance, the finance are of two types. One is of owners finance or capital, and the other are of borrowed or outsiders capital. So the management has to decide that management has to decide the ratio of owner's capital, that is equity, and outsider capital, that is the debt. Uh, and they have to decide the ratio of what percent out of total capital, what percentage of equity would be employed and what percentage of debt would be employed. This is the important decision, or one of the most important decision or function of financial management, because if more equities are employed, then firm would not be available to fund would not be able to avail the advantages of cheaper finances. But if large amount of debts are employed, then lots of cash generated from business activity would go in paying interest only. So uh, the financial management has to, or the manager has to strike a balance between the owner's fund and outsiders fund. And the last function is a dividend distribution decision. So once we uh, why the question here may arise that if profit has been earned, then it should be distributed to the equity holders, the owners of the business. But let me tell you, my friend, that why we have to take a decision regarding distribution of dividend is that whenever profit are earned, there is a dilemma before the management, that whether the fund should be given, profit should be given to the equity holders or the owners, or it should be retained in the business or to invest in other profitable investment opportunities. So they have two options: either to retain the profit in the business so that they can be used in other project, or distribute it among the shareholders. So it depends upon the situational variables. If the business has good investment opportunities, then they retain the uh, profit earned by them. But if they do not have any new project or any investment to make, then they simply distribute the profit in the form of dividend. That is why the board has to take a decision whether the profit that has been earned is to be distributed among the shareholders, or it is to be retained in the business for further investment opportunities. So as we have seen, let's recap. We have the subject financial management, and the objective is what? Wealth maximization. And how this objective is achieved? There are four functions that are to be performed, that is capital budgeting decision, working capital decision, financial financing or capital structure decision, or dividend distribution decision. So all these four decisions are interrelated, one depend on another. So the manager, or to be precise, the financial manager, has to strike a balance between these fours. And when he tries to strike a balance, there is a risk, and there is return as well. So when he trade off or strike a balance between risk and return after considering these four factors, and then the objective of wealth maximization is achieved, as you can see in the slide or picture itself. So my dear friends, this is all about financial management. I hope I have made myself very much clear, but if you have any doubt or query, you can ask me in the comment section. I will reply your queries. So thank you once again. Thank you very much. God bless you.